Oztech here. We're on a 21-foot fish Yamaha jet boat twin engine. This one's got the twin TR1 engines in it. Customer just picked it up. Boat's in pretty good shape for what it is, for the price I got it for and the age. A couple little things we're doing here while we do the service. One of the things is the RPMs are a tad bit off at full throttle. I'll get going here in a second. You can check that out. They're fluctuating about 300 RPMs, 400 RPMs difference between the engines. So we'll do a basic throttle adjustment on the throttle cables, and that will get them pretty close. I normally try to get them within about 100, 150 RPMs of each other at a wide open throttle. So let's get up to speed, and you'll see what we got going on. So, got the engine bay opened up here. First off, you can see the starboard throttle cable. It's been adjusted pretty much. Pulled in a good little bit. Or the port side here hasn't really been adjusted, so we're going to bring them into sync a little bit. I'm going to adjust both cables a tad. I'd like to let them run about 8,000. Max RPM for them is close to 8,100. No reason to be running the engines that hard. You're only going to get maybe a mile an hour or more, especially in the hot Florida sun. So we'll get these adjusted and we'll test it out. So there you have it. We got about 150 RPM synced right now. That's pretty good for just doing the cable adjustments themselves. You got to remember, when you do adjust it, it might need adjustment up here also. Just depends how much you have to adjust the cables. For instance, you might end up being, this is extreme, but sitting like that from the adjustments. So I would definitely take a look at it. They do make aftermarket parts that will automatically sync them electronically and stuff, but this is a cheap, easy fix, just adjusting the cables. Remember, always go off of the digital displays, not so much the analogs. The analogs kind of lie a little bit. But if you go off the digital, that's straight out of the ECM, so is the analogs, but it's a digital what they want. The analogs can fluctuate too much, and they're normally off anyways. They're very common to be really synced in.